question that I get asked is, should I get an MRI? And that's a loaded question because I am reading up on studies that show that people who get MRIs soon after their back pain starts typically wind up spending an average between $4,000 and $6,000 more on their care than they would had they not gotten the MRI done so early in their care. As far as MRIs go, I typically do not treat people according to what their MRIs show. I treat them as an individual according to their symptoms. I may get two people that come into me that have a bulge or a herniation at an L5, S1 or L4, L5, and the MRI reports may read identical type of issues at those levels, but their symptoms may be totally different. One may have some pain in the back only. One may have pain all the way down the leg. One may have some tingling or burning sensation. Another person may have numbness. Just because your MRI shows something, that does not necessarily correlate to those specific symptoms that you come into me with. So what I tell people is, let's try as much conservative treatment as possible. Find a person who you know and trust and who has dealt with back issues consistently. Find a physical therapist who is a back specialist who knows what to do for back issues. And then, if symptoms do not resolve and you're not seeing any positive progress, then get back to the doctor and see if he suggests an MRI. I think so many times people think just because I have back pain, I need to find out the exact cause of it. And my question is, what happens if you just tweaked your back a certain way that caused your muscles to spasm on one side of your back? And what that would do will appear like a scoliosis in your x-ray or MRI because the muscles on one side of your back are tighter than the others, which will pull the muscles, which will pull the spine abnormally. So just because you have an MRI or an x-ray that shows you have a scoliosis or a flat spine, a flat curve, that does not mean that that is your problem. The muscles around the spine can have a massive effect on the way the spine is curved or not curved. So that is why I always tell people, hey, if your symptoms are real fresh and new and there hasn't been much of a change and things are not regressing, let's try conservative means before you go into the injections, the MRIs, and last of all, the surgeries. I hope that makes sense. I hope it doesn't sound negative against MRIs. It's just that I have found that I have had people with similar MRI findings and 180-degree opposite symptoms. Hope that makes sense, and as always, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions at info@sciaticareliefnow.net.